Welcome back. Welcome back to Random Live number two. This freaking sucks. Ever since I told you guys that I'm gonna come live uh, onto TikTok in random times, it just seems like the schedule just keeps opening up, opening up. I really was trying not to come live because I didn't want to. I think this is the third live, and that's King Tui. For those that don't know, he is a regular guest, and he is about to knock down our Christmas tree. So Tui, he has his own language. He can only say mom, dad, and my name. He only says my name when he's really mad. But this random live is just to see who's gonna come in, and I'm gonna invite strangers up on here because, like I said in the last live, we are going to build this community. Um, and so yeah, that's why we're live. I'm trying to and Tui. I'm just gonna let Tui sing for you guys until I can find how I can invite people to this live. What is that? So we're just gonna learn TikTok for real, for real. Sure, we didn't know. I don't want to do that. Let's see, what is this? And so don't mind, there's gonna be a lot of interruptions this live. My family asking me a billion questions. Prioritize requests from others. Auto accept requests. So yeah, we're just gonna learn TikTok together. Show recordings with guests. No. Who is that? I did not mean to invite that person. Or that person. Or that person. What is going on? Yeah, so the last time I invited people randomly, and if you were here about 3 months ago, you'll remember how it was just random people from around the world, and especially from, it felt like, years ago. Oh my gosh, and I'm gonna try not to cough in you guys' ear. Oh my goodness, from the Middle East. What does that say? Ends in 5 minutes. Interesting. Okay, let's go find this. Who we're gonna. Oh gosh, and I hope my nephews don't start arguing. If I go off on pause, it's because people, meaning my handsome nephews, are having disagreements on their video games. Let's see. I wonder. Okay, forgive me for looking for people to invite here. Um, let's see. Maybe my sister Penny. Hopefully, my sister Penny could come up because I haven't seen her for almost a month. Penny Luscious. Let's see. Come to the live. Add. Man. Okay, that's not gonna work. Where is this? Well, I'll invite this random. Go have random interviews with random people. Let's see if they'll come. I don't even know. Let's see. Hopefully, not more than one comes up because I'll be like, get off. Let's see. Let's see. I hope my sisters accept my invite. So we'll see. I have okay, so I have a biological sister. We both have the same parents. Then I have a half sister, and then two step sisters. Official three younger sisters, and so yeah. Do, 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 do. And none of them are into social media. They are like anti-social media. Like they have pages, but they're not as active as I am. I wish I could pronounce your name, but it says MF and then it has a lion icon. So hello, we're just doing random lives right now. I do a morning live and then an evening live, and then recaps in one or both of those lives. But these ones that you guys are seeing popping up on your screen, these are random. I have no topic, and so I just want to like learn how to use certain things on TikTok. So even though I called it random, it's really me learning like the different features until somebody comes in. Doo, doo, doo. And you can hear our Christmas movies in the background. Oh, you guys are getting all the behind the scenes. What is lightning questions? Let's see what that's all about. Popular live. What does that get? Featured in search with search spotlight. I guess. Okay. So let's see if this is interesting. So if you're coming through the chat, don't mind me because I'm like learning these buttons and what they offer. Uh, hello, kiss me louder. Let's see. Where's the invite button? Is that the invite button? Let's make friends. I just sent you an invitation, so if you're able to join, feel free to come up or just type in the chat that you don't want to if you don't want to. Oh, goodness. Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. Um, let's see. Yes, Stackable 1000. Kiss me louder. I'm just gonna call you. What am I gonna call you? I'm just gonna call you louder. Let's just go with that, because that feels weird. Because that's like I'm giving you an invitation and I'm not by saying your name. So, but it'd be nice if you said something in the chat. Let's see. What's this button? Fantastic journey. 50% off something. Ooh, just reminded me I need to put in my charger. Hi sis Veronica, phone is still on vacation. And everybody over here is getting sick because CLC is sick. Who is this? Hi Alex. Alex, I don't know if I know you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hate if I was listening to this and somebody coughed into the mic. My bad. Sorry about that. Let me see who to invite over here because I don't see anybody I can invite that I actually want to invite. Let's see. Okay, I might invite somebody that I know, but until then, you guys keep listening to my touring this page. Let's see. We do not want to accept that. No. No. Okay, so my one sister didn't accept our invite. So let me find another sister. I wish it was like, you know how you have your follow list. I wish when we like click on the invite that it would just have the list so that you could go down. instead of it going across the screen, but going like vertical. I wish it was going vertical instead of horizontal, because going horizontal trying to get people to come on the live. There's not very many people on my end. Oh my gosh! And can I just say that I've been eating Nyquil for the last 24 hours so I don't get really, really sick. And it has not been the business. Okay. Who is going? Oh, maybe my brother will come up so that he could sing for you guys. Hopefully, he will come up. I don't know. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's how. So, I don't know who the one person is in here, but it'd be great if you would request up while I'm going live, because then I can get to know you, you can get to know me, and then you can get to know my followers, and vice versa. And it's so funny because I know that there are a lot of people that are related to me and not related to me that are online, and I know they think that I'm doing my regular lives, not understanding that we have a new segment of going live, which is random. So I know they are like not wanting to come in because they don't want to answer questions, because I always have questions that I love to ask, or they feel like whatever I'm talking about is too heavy for them to talk about. So even though it sucks that they're not coming in, it is hilarious at the same time to me, because I'm like, okay, guys, to each their own. Number did I say? Do, do, do. I wonder how, if anybody knows how to take off at the top. There's a like a moving toolbar that says when different users get to a different rank. I don't know how that got there, but I would love to take it off. So that's not there. Let's see. What can I do to do that? Click on it. Does it do anything? Okay, yeah, it's just gonna stay there, I guess. Oh, what's this? What's this? Live takeoff. What does that mean? Tap to go live. We are already live. Leaderboard. Yeah, I love to be on TikTok. I love to watch other people's TikToks. But what I don't love, even though I'm doing it now, is all these features like do these things and you'll get up to this league, or you'll get up to this rank. I don't really care for that, but I also know that there is logic. Madness. Anyways, there's I'll say logic to my madness because I can't remember the real whatchamacallit quote. Let's see. Let's see if Tammy will come up. I don't know if that can. Tammy. Search. This one this is amazing. Trying to get people to come on. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Do, do, do. But yeah, we're gonna do this every day, guys. Random lives in between the morning and evening lives. But the random lives is just to get conversation going and building our following, so that people are here not only from the communities that I go to, but they're here actually because I invited them, and or they came about my page through the FYP page, or they heard about the page, because I have been trying to build my community forever, and I know now that it hasn't flourished to where it needs to be for me, and where my standard is for it because I wasn't locked in. I wasn't like giving it my whole 120%. So there's nobody to blame but me. But it's also frustrating because I'm really trying to be respectful of everybody, every content creator that I go to, as far as for when I talk about their pages, um, that they never feel like I'm out there trying to take away from them because there's no like I don't think I have the influence and the power, and I'm not saying this to seem humble, but I honestly don't think I have the influence and the power to take away people's community members because if that was the case, then my community would have been as exceedingly large as Eric Thomas or somebody like that. So I'm not like putting myself down and saying that. I'm just saying I wanted to make it very clear to everybody that I support that I'm not in the community self seeking. I'm in the community literally because I need their energy, but I also want to always pour back energy into their communities. I don't know if I know this person. Do I know this person? Let's see. So sorry, guys. If you are watching this, oh, whoa, where is that going? If you guys are watching this on the, what just happened? League match. What is that? Oh, what is going on? I hope I did not invite somebody to battle. What the heck? But if I did, let's see. No, I don't want to. 'Cause I might do it wrong. I've been very careful since I made the mistake when we were battling last week. I've been very careful not to enter anybody's room that has that. Let's see. Let's refresh. Nope. I want to get rid of so many things over here. Hi, June. June, I don't know if you came in or if you're just browsing. Ooh, I hope you're doing good. If you're here, say something in the chat. Hi, sister. Veronica. Do you want to come up, Veronica? Let me know, Veronica. Because I'm about to invite you. Oh, I know. He is such a. Oh, he's such a headache because we're trying not to get him sick. Because we got sick from everybody that's been here. And so keep trying to put the pillow under his head. He keeps throwing it. And then, hi D Breezy, hi June. Um, and now he's just singing for my for you guys. But I don't know if you could hear my voice is stay away from sick people. Oh, are you sick too, sis? Sis, do you want to come on and you don't have to be on camera? Let me know. You're probably like, no, I don't. Hi, typical. Hi, typical too. Let me know, V. But yeah, so I just got over it. Oh, yeah, yeah, it was, our normal friends visiting, and then it was getting sick, and I was like, oh my gosh, no. And then we're all trying not to get sick because I can't believe how fast Thanksgiving is coming. Like, Thanksgiving is this week, guys. Let me see. But yeah, sis, we were gonna come over, but the mom went to her church thing. They had a revival today, and this was my first time going to her church. Homegirl, her church is not the one that the normal one. I'm not giving out addresses, but yeah, we went to hers, and I was like, dude, this makes me miss when we used to be in the Assembly of God church. But yeah, everybody's just trying to get better. But yeah, and the phone is still on vacation. Lonnie G, hi Lonnie G, artist. So, but I only see you, V. I see another face, but I can't see their account. I don't know why. Why does it do that? Maybe you know this. But I saw baby's post, and baby looks, man. The grandkids look like twins. Los Belly's kids. I was like, oh my gosh, they look like freaking twins. Doo, doo, doo. Are you at home, sis? Doo, doo. Mm-mm. V, let's play truth. Let's play truth. Okay, V, you throw out a question and I'm gonna answer it, and then you have to answer it so that everybody else who comes in, because my community that I just joined, the one that I told you about, they already been like they're slowly learning. Sorry, just finishing up dinner. You, I don't need your hands for my questions. Oh wait, I do need your hands because you have to type it. See, that's what happens when you're sick. You don't realize what you say until after you say it. Oh hell no! Thanks a lot for setting me up, Veronica. I just realized when you said that, and then ran it back. My bad. Anyways, for the rest of you, this is how it is with me and my family. Oh my gosh, I'm about to give them our genealogy, Veronica. Oh, okay, let me think. Let me know when you're ready, sis. Oh, um, let's see. I don't know if June's in here. June, if you're in here, say something. Hi, Sabahan Salam. Sabahan Salam. Oh my gosh. Where is everyone? They're hiding. They're hiding online and in this house. Everybody's hiding from my life. It was so funny because right before you came on, V, I was telling people, I was like, yeah, so I guarantee people are not trying to come in my life because one, they think that my topics are heavy and I'm probably triggering them, or they think I'm gonna ask a billion questions. They would be right on the second part, but on the topic part, not so much because it has been a heavy 2 weeks, if not longer. So I was like, ugh. So this is what I don't know if you were here, sis, when I was saying it. Like I'm gonna have the regular two lives, in the morning and at night, but in between that time, I just come randomly on here like this because I want to for real put in the work to build the following and not have anybody feel some type of way or think that I am trying to take their following. And so, which is an understandable like assumption, um, but it woke me up like, yeah, I need to really not because I was so concentrated on Instagram and trying to hit 1,000 followers, which people wouldn't go over there. So I'm just gonna concentrate on TikTok um, and then like everything else is secondary to TikTok, so that I could. Oh my gosh, I can do the public speaking stuff that I've been telling you guys about for the last 5 years. And so yeah, who is this? Hi Ali, Ali. I think it's Ali. But V, if you haven't heard, I don't know if you saw, didn't see my, if you did or didn't see my post. This guy named Alex Nusila, his music, man, is so good. It kind of reminded me of what's his name, Kalani, when they first came out with Manu. No, was it it was Pahana and then Mana Pali All Star, right? Hi Ula, thank you Ula. Ula, that's my sister Veronica. Veronica, that's Ula from the community. Oh, where did that sticker come from? I'm forgetting. Thank you, Ula. I forgot there were stickers. Oh my gosh. But oh, hilarious. Ula, I'm gonna invite you up, but if you can't come up, I'll totally understand. We're just trying to get people to come up and have a discussion. Don't feel pressured to come up, Ula, if you're busy. So, oh,
Hey, how
sis,
are
you are the best, man.
you?
I was sitting here.
I was gonna decline, but I was like, you know what? I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
Oh no, but I would actually understand if you did decline, because I know you and T were on live earlier, and
Yeah,
this going live is exhausting. So thank you so much for the support.
of course, of course. I had to come through and show you I support you.
Aw, thanks, sis. But was that what was your live about? Like, what were you guys talking about?
With T, it was crazy because I went on live earlier today.
Yep.
And it was kind of like an extension because me and Sister T, we actually talk off of the app too.
Uh huh.
Right. And so a lot of what we try to push is just the positivity and then the hardships of maneuvering through being Polynesian and being a follower of Christ and trying to change it around. And, today was just really, I think every day is rough for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, not in a sense that we don't have good days, because we definitely do, but in a sense of fighting the flesh. Right.
Right.
Hi,
Right.
Veronica. Sorry. So we just were all talking about the hardships of overcoming being Polynesian, being a follower of Christ, unlearning the things that we learn as Polynesian kids, and learning them back again in a healthy manner.
Right.
Manner.
Right. Right.
So, we're just trying to push positivity in the community, push it being okay that you don't know, or
Yeah.
you don't know how to feel, or you don't know where to turn, and honestly just pushing Christ essentially.
That's so good. I love it. And that's why I love our community and what we talked about earlier. Um, and so I was just telling my sister Veronica that my new like schedule is that I'll do a morning live and then the recap from music's page in the morning, and if I don't hit it in the morning, I'm gonna hit it at night with the second live. But every other live that you guys see, like this one, is just random. It's just I'm on here to build community, but also just to be chill. Cause I know what I had told you in our DM. There's just so many things that people don't unlearn because they either are too tired, lazy, or they just don't care. And
Yeah.
so for me, I just want to make sure that as I'm on this app now, that everybody sees all facets of me and not just think, oh, she's only about this one lane. Because we're all multifaceted,
For sure.
but a lot of people don't understand that. And so that's where my push is. I'm still on the level of UNT, but I'm on the extra with like, I'm so sick of being like misunderstood.
No, that's so crazy you said that. T is literally in that same lane, like tired of being misunderstood, like in the hardships with her family. That's how I'm telling you. We definitely got to tap in with each other. And since I found the time today to tap in with T, and I seen you were on, and I'm like, yes, I got to go show her support because she showed me support. And that's what it's about. It's about supporting each other realistically. And you know what I mean? And if we're
Yeah.
all on the same tip, sharing with each other.
Yeah. So I want to make sure I respect your energy and time, sis. So you can drop down or stay on, because you know how we do when we say we're gonna be a little bit. All of a sudden, three hours later.
Right.
That's why I told my followers. I said between the hours. I didn't say I'm gonna be here all those hours. They're like, "What the heck? You're up at 4 in the morning?" I'm all. Sometimes I am, and if I am, a live might go up. But if I'm not, expect it around 11 a.m., 10 a.m. So yeah, sis, I just want to make sure you get your rest because this is like I don't think people understand as servant leaders, the energy it takes that we're so passionate to give it that we don't always recharge.
Amen. Amen. What's up, brother Uno? I see you in the chats. No, but we're good. Definitely want to show you support. Definitely want to show you that we're on the same page. And no, I promise you, I'm good. I'll ask you to drop. Trust me, I'm one of the. I'm a little vocal girl. I'll be quick to. Hi Uno. Oh, and sister Ova. I don't know if you know brother Uno right there. He works out. He's a super dope supporter.
Oh,
Always
nice.
pulls up. Literally, he's super good vibes.
Okay, then if my people say people are good vibes, then they get that follow. But if anything, if I change it up, then sorry for you. But Uno, you're welcome to my page. I had told somebody that was on the live yesterday when Music was giving his gratitude live, and
Yeah.
then I added him because he asked us to add the person, and then I was quick in the DM. I was like, "Do not come to me with no weird vibes.
No,
I'm
for
here.
reals.
I'm here for this reason, and the only reason you were added was because my people said you could people. So they were like, okay, because I mean, oh, never mind. I'll tell you in the DM.
Anywho's.
I'll tell you. Yeah. Almost. I forgot. I was thinking we were on FaceTime at home.
Right.
TikTok be messing us up. I'm about to give stuff that I wasn't supposed to be giving. Uncle, my sister's probably like, hell no. Look at her.
This
Messy. So
girl.
messy. Okay, sis. I'm going to do to you what I do to everybody. Asking them questions.
Oh, let's go.
Asking all them questions.
Girl.
Um, what has been the biggest highlight for you this week?
Just overcoming my demons, honestly.
Yeah.
This week we man, and it's crazy. I talk about it on my live too about what it's like to um fight your demons and how hard it is and how we don't bring that to the forefront. And a lot this week I haven't experienced it since I was 12, but a thought came across my mind in regards to suicide. F1C1, we love the TikTok shop. And it was so crazy. Like when you're on the right path, how hard you get fought against. What's up, Renzo? How hard you get fought in the spiritual realm. And girl, even overcoming that thought this week was crazy. You know what I mean? Was like, dang, I haven't had this thought since I was 12. It's crazy. So that's one of my hardest. That's background. I haven't even discussed that on my own panel.
Oh my gosh, sis, thank you. I feel so grateful that you brought that up. I don't know if you know my story about my brother, and I don't know if I told you, but for you to admit that, it's big. It's big for me to hear that because when it happened to my brother and he actually went all the way through it, what is it? Our whole family, including Veronica, we just didn't know how to deal with it. We're still coping. You know how it is. And for you to have that, like, as a testament that you are still healing, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Dang, I didn't know you were a brother. That's tough.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to
No,
swear.
no,
I
no,
was
no.
just I
No, no,
didn't know.
sis, like on my page, is no holds bar on the questions and anything you say. Like, I promise you. So no, you're good. I didn't know your story. That's why I was like, oh, okay. And that's why I love asking questions. And yeah, so thank you for sharing that.
Yes, ma'am. And that
So
was the hardest thing coming overcoming.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Where are you? Like, don't give out your exact address.
Oh, girl. No, I always give out my city and state, San Pedro, California.
Did you say San Pedro?
Yes,
Oh
girl.
my gosh! So Veronica and I are from Carson, California,
Oh my
but
god.
I served my mission in Pedro and like all of Redondo.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, that was great. Yeah. So
Also, shout out, salute to our LDS in the. Okay.
oh, thank you. And I'm anytime I hear people say they're from Cali, I'm like, damn, I miss PCH and just driving that drive. So like,
Yes.
man, you guys are so lucky. Like, dang. So you've always lived there in Cali?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
But I've lived all over the world too. So don't get me wrong. I've done Cali. for
Uh-huh.
a lot of my life, for sure. But
Okay.
I've also lived in Colorado. I've lived Dallas, Texas, Alaska, Washington, or Oregon. Yeah, I've lived everywhere, honestly.
Nice. So, sis, did I have to ask because there's gonna be stuff I'll ask about community, but outside of that too. But did you do the letter? Did you do PDs? Did you finish it?
I haven't even finished it,
Okay.
honestly.
Okay. And the reason why I want to ask is because I want you to like walk or I'll tell them what the assignment was, but after that, can you walk them through how you were feeling as you were writing it?
Um, a sense of relief is
Yeah.
the best thing I can say. Um, and then also confusion because I didn't even realize how much I put myself through as a kid, like
Hmm.
mentally, how much I was battling and how much I had to unlearn. So it was a lot of feeling, like all honestly, all the feelings.
That's crazy because I just finished it last night, but it
Ooh,
was always in the back of my mind. Do it over. Hello, you over here trying to build community, but can you do the letter first?
that is
It's
so funny.
so when I did the letter, and I was a big time letter writer. Like my sister will tell you, when growing up, when I have crushes on people, I would write them like Aaliyah 4 page, 10 page letters. And so in doing that assignment, I was so surprised. Like I didn't make no like mistakes as I was writing, and also I felt really peaceful and like man, why did maybe this was why it took forever to do it because we know the powers of like Satan's influence and stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I was thinking maybe he didn't want me to write this letter so I wouldn't see the measurement of how much I've healed and then I can like keep moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that activity. Hi B.
Hobby. Aw.
Why you going camera? No, I have to go on
I have the
camera.
camera up. You know, it helps, honestly. It helps you're live, so I got you. I'll camera
No, no, I'm coming.
up.
I was just laughing because I had challenged people earlier. I was like, I will give you one time to go no camera, and here I was the whole live no camera. Where,
I got you.
where,
Don't trip. I got you.
where,
Don't trip.
where is the camera? What the hell? Uh, no, for real, where is the camera? I can't find it. But oh my gosh, I'm not even playing. I'm not those people that say they can't find something, they can't do something, and they're really just playing around. Where the hazy? Oh my gosh, why can't I can see flip? Oh, duh, it's flip camera. so, so not my singing to the.
No, you're good.
Sorry, sis.
You're
Okay,
good.
okay. So let's go back and forth, sis. You ask a question, I'll ask a question. And
Um, what's been your hardest? What's the hardest thing that you've endured in life?
damn, you trying to make me cry? Maybe I should keep it to me asking you guys questions.
For
What's the biggest thing that I've struggled with? Um, I think my biggest thing is being undermined. Like people think a certain way of me, so they either undermined my ability to do something, or they think I'm so spiritual that I don't have problems. So, yeah, it's those two things. Ooh, look at you in your hair.
I have to look down.
I
I
love
gotta
it.
relax on my forehead.
I love it. I love the color. What color is it? What color is that?
Girl, we still trying to figure it out. I dyed my hair blonde like
Uh,
last December, and this is it growing out. This from last December. It was all the way
oh,
to my roots.
I love it. Ooh, let's
Thank
see.
you.
Okay, we're gonna trade.
Whoa.
I need them to
What?
see you.
Now my forehead looks even bigger.
No, but you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Okay.
As I
Um,
do.
no, you look beautiful, sis. Okay, my question. Okay, so can you tell my followers about yourself, like your background, your ethnicity, Um,
Oh,
and
I'm Kathy Lamau, the youngest of five, Samoan, born and raised in Southern California. Um, Definitely single. Just got out of a 4-year relationship due to domestic violence. Um, I'm healing. I'm happy. Every day I fight for my happiness, and not that I don't deserve it, but it is resulted in the things that I allowed myself to go through. Um, I share my transparency. I'm a live content creator. I share my transparency on my lives because I want other women to know, like, regardless of what you go through, regardless of what your life looks like, you're gonna make it. Literally lost everything 4 months ago, and today I sit at having everything that I need. If that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, it
So
makes
I
total
don't
sense.
complain. I don't cry. I go. I get up. I do it myself. And I'm happy. Like I'm happy where I'm at. I don't know. That's all I got so far.
I love it, sis, and you can see it all over your face. You know how they say, "Don't wear your scars on yourself or your trauma," but what I see in you right now as you're speaking is pure joy, and that's beautiful. And I'm not trying to make you cry. I promise. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Like you were lighting up as you were telling us every accomplishment that you like you're at and what you came from. You were literally lighting up. So good for you, sis.
Thank you.
Okay, your question.
Okay. Who is your biggest inspiration? Who is your biggest inspiration in your life and why?
Oh, I have to. Okay, let me trade spaces with you so I can show you why. Oh, I'm just gonna be on this camera thing all day. Okay, maybe not. What in the world? Sorry, don't mind me. Is that how you do it? Oh wait, that's how you do it. Okay, not me. I mean, I'm one of my inspirations, but not today. Oh, come on. Okay, sorry guys. So this. Oh, eh. Sorry, Ula.
You're good.
What the heck? Okay, flip the camera. By tomorrow, I will have this all down, guys. So this is my inspiration. Tui, King Tui is a miracle baby. King Tui is why I'm going to be the most exceptional mother once that day comes. He is 33. He just turned 33 on Friday, and he's just like, yeah, he's everything. I get mistaken of being his mom when we're at family gatherings. They're like, "Where's your son?" I'm like, "This is my brother." Thank you. But Tui is a miracle baby that was just supposed to live past his first year. I mean, first week of life, and he proved them wrong. And he's just a constant reminder of be grateful, be grateful. So
Oh, shout
yeah,
out to your inspiration. That's amazing.
yeah. Um. Okay. So next question. You said you're the what in your family?
I'm the
Fifth,
baby.
the baby. So out of five, right? Or is it okay? Um, what was the blessing of being the youngest, or what is the blessing of being the youngest?
Honestly, it's the blessing and the curse, but being spoiled.
That's the one.
Even the younger cousins, even my younger cousins called me baby until 25.
Shoot. Okay, that's funny.
Mind you, that was only 12 years ago. Let's stop.
Yeah, and you still look that age, sis. You look young. So that's beautiful.
What's up, June? Thank you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? That's a good question. And to be honest, I don't know where because I, like yourself, have gone through a lot of things. And so I've let life me. And so I haven't even looked that far ahead. And it sucks because I don't know. Like when you hear somebody ask that question and you hear somebody answer it in the sense of they know, I'm like, dang, I always admire them. But I also do my best not to compare myself so that I don't get down on myself. But yeah, my answer is I really don't know. And I don't want to say anything that really isn't real, just to say it, you know.
That's so.
But what about you? Do you? I'll have my own question, but do you know where you want to see yourself at in 5 years?
Um, in another state.
Any particular state?
Texas.
Ooh, man, and they have the most beautiful houses. Like
And it's super
mansion.
cheap.
Yeah, mansion looking houses. I have a few friends that live out there. Oh, Texas, that's cool. It's hot. It's like crazy hot, but I think
Sure is.
the community, and you probably know this because you want to move there, but I think the community is so lit, like in those particular states, like Texas, Vegas, Cali, of course. I think Seattle's coming up, but yeah,
Seattle's
what's
too
it?
cold.
Yeah. Okay, so are you more? What season are you? Like, what is your love language season?
Summer.
Summer? Okay, that makes sense because you want to go to Texas. Oh, that's cool. Okay, if you don't have a question, I have a question.
Oh, it's your turn. Or was the summer thing? That was my
Hmm.
season. Oh, and what about you?
Mine is autumn and fall. Autumn and fall. Yeah, I love hoodie season. I love being inside. Obviously, with this tree over here. Um, sis, what is like one of your drives right now? Your motivation to get to where you want to go?
um, just thinking about my past and where I've been. I think that's one of my motivations of the hardships of what I just came out of. What
Hmm.
pushes me every day to come alive and to come talk to people, and you know what I mean? Because honestly, if it were my choice, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
lie to you. Like I'm
Yeah.
not introvert, but I'm very to myself. I'm very selective
Yeah.
on where I give my energy to.
See, and it's so funny that you say that because I used to be this big extroverted person, and just with the things that I had shared with you earlier, it's turned me, and I hate that it's turned me, but at the same time, it helps me to honor my sister that I told you about, Carol. What she would always say, "Oh, protect your energy, protect your energy," and so there's such a blessing to be extroverted, ambiverted, introverted, but it's sad when one of the factors is because of distrust of others and all of that.
Yeah,
So, do you want to share? Well, let me say it like this. Um, as two is trying to sing our ears off.
that's a great. It's a great song. Clearly,
I, ever since I did lives from 2008, I always be telling everybody he ain't going nowhere. So get used to it. Either turn the live off or accustom yourself to hearing him every live. But my question is, as comfortable as you feel in sharing your story about domestic violence.
yeah.
Yeah, so share whatever you want to share, sis. I don't want to break it down into to too many questions.
Okay. I think it always started off with just a mental. It started off verbal. So like I would just notice like he would just try to break me down through words, and then of course me being a Samoan woman, like you know what I mean. I'm very physical. I'm like, who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Um, and let me start off with he has a master's in psychology.
Ooh,
So,
damn.
and I don't blame him. I don't think he's a bad person. I do still pray nothing but the best. I do pray that he finds exactly who he's looking for, who he needs as a partner. Because I know definitively it's not me. Um, but it did start off with verbal, and then I'm a lioness too. I'm definitely born August 1st. So tell everybody I'm number one.
Hey, September 1st over here. Just
Let's
ones on ones.
go. My best friend growing up was September 1st. That is so funny.
So, go
Okay.
ahead, sis. No, no, no. You go.
Okay, so it started off light, and then I would see like he would try to push and push and push, and I'm not gonna lie, I pushed back. It definitively is. It wasn't just him. You know what I mean? I definitely was in this, and then it started off with subtle things. He wouldn't actually punch me. He actually would just choke me out
You
in
would
arguments.
say that against us?
He would try to choke me out in
Oh my
arguments,
gosh, that's
and so
crazy.
he wouldn't leave any scars on me. So and then those were always easy to forgive. Um, and then it was slaps, and then he spit in my face, and then the very last straw was him actually physically punching me in the face. And then I was like, "Oh yeah, we're done." You know what I mean? It was just like a switch. Like it made sense in my head, and that was it.
So, what was the timeline? Like, how long had it gone on? And then finally, you were like, I'm done.
Mm, for the last 2 years, the relationship was more serious. But it happened sporadically. The second year, it was not as consistent, and then the last 2 years, it was really consistent.
And you guys were married how long?
No, we were married. We were
Oh,
just living together
okay.
for 4 years.
For 4 years. So, how do you build trust again? Like, your self trust for yourself, and like, even entertaining, possibly looking at somebody in the future?
Um, honestly, it's a lot of prayer. It's a lot of like even the letter, right? Opening my eyes to seeing. 'Cause I actually talk about this on my life too. A lot of my ex boyfriends all served a certain portion of my insecurities that I lived with, right? And that I never wanted to face, which is why they were allotted in my life was for me to face me, essentially. So I don't blame him. I blame myself for not facing myself sooner. Right now, we are doing a lot of self reflection. So even though he did what he did, well, what did I do on my part to accept it? What did I do on my part to either diffuse or put fire to put gas to fire. So
Right.
again, that's why I don't blame him. I don't hate him. I don't think he's a terrible person. Um, you know what I mean? It was just two unhealed people trying to love each other.
Right, right. That's
'Cause-
cool that you're saying it like that, because that, I think, for whoever is listening, um, that's what's going to keep people out of victim mindset, is taking accountability. I myself, I've never been directly like hit, and I pray to God that I never do. Um, but just to be the outside looking at a family member or a friend go through it, it feels like you are going through it with them. Even though you don't imagine, you cannot imagine or comprehend the pain that you guys go through mentally and physically. But to be the support system, it just sucks because you don't want that for people you love.
for sure. Yeah, and even my sister, the one I'm staying with now, she was there every time. She picked me back up, and she's like, "We're gonna get through this. It's gonna be okay."
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So, what would you tell somebody who's a teen and is about to be like, is in the thick of things like that?
start praying. Start praying because reality is it like even in the midst of me going through all that I endured, I prayed. I prayed not just for safety, but I prayed for him. Like and not in a sense of fix him. God, whatever he needs right now, just please give it to him. Please, give him the peace that he's searching for right now. So we can maneuver without being violent or hostile or aggressive. And it really is, or give me the strength to be the peace he needs in this moment. You know what I mean? I honestly pray. Prayer is real and it works.
So, at any time when you did do that prayer and it didn't turn out, whether it turned out for you or not, what helped you not to get mad at Heavenly Father or stay mad at Heavenly Father?
Remembering that it was my choice to be there in the first place.
Ooh, that's man. You are so good. Because
Thank you.
again, like, I've heard different women and seen different women really not take that level of accountability.
Oh,
And
girl. You
My,
have to. You have
yeah.
to. Because again, it's so easy to blame somebody. Like, girl, I could have blamed him for punching me. And I still have pictures of me with a black eye. Like, what is this, you know? But even after leaving, I was more mad at myself than him. You know what I mean? Like, you do a lot of this for so long in your life, and you were mad at the world, but not mad at yourself. You know what I mean? So when you really just take a step back and be like, well, I accepted that. So who am I? Who can I truly be mad at? God? No, it was me. God was there. He protected me. I didn't die. You know what I mean? Reality
Right.
is, He was
Right.
with me every step of the way, even though it wasn't my relationship. He chose for me, right? So you can't be mad at anybody else. You've got to be upset with yourself, and then you have to look at yourself. I'm talking about, well, what did I do in the relationship to upset him? What did I do in the relationship that wasn't aligned as a good wife? You know what I mean? Because you can't be blameless in a situation that you put yourself in the first place. So,
So what I'm hearing is like you took responsibility for the parts you did, but also made him accountable for what he did.
not at all. Not at all, because
Oh,
we can't control anybody else. We
okay.
can
So just your
forgive.
part.
Yep, we can forgive them for what they do because we are to forgive. I think that we were talking about forgiveness today earlier on the live, and we can forgive. We are to forgive 70 times 7. And the reason is because we aren't even supposed to speak out of all the bad that's happening to us, right? So, yes, is it easy to be upset with people who hurt us? Who hurt us? Yeah. Reality is, what about when it's you? Would
Right.
you like that same day back, or you know what I mean?
Right.
So remembering that you too sin, even if it's not in the same manner that somebody sins against you, still forgive.
Right.
Still be understanding. Still try to understand where the other person's coming from.
So, sis, do you think that you've forgiven yourself, or are you in the process of all of that?
Not fully. Not fully. Which is why I'm still mentally so hard when I shared with you about the suicidal thought, right? Of course I'm not, because then I wouldn't have allowed that, right? Even we don't ask the negative thoughts to come into our negative mind, to our minds. It's either we accept it or we rebuke it, right?
Right. Right.
For a second there, I actually sat in it and thought about it. Versus, no, that's not what I deserve. What the heck?
Right.
I'm his
Right.
daughter. What am I thinking?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm working on this. I'm working on forgiving me, all of me.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, because my sister Carol, and I've said it a couple of times this past week, like she would always remind me of that when I would go through my go through. It's like, forgive yourself. And I never, like, really understood that because I was like, what? I didn't, I'm not sorry for anything that I did. What are you talking about? Forgive myself. But when I broke it down and I humbled myself, I was able to see, I was like, oh, that part is what I'm supposed to forgive myself. So no, that's good that you're saying you're still like going at it, like
Yeah,
so that you won't have those intrusive thoughts of um, suicide and stuff like that.
for sure. And then not only just suicide, but I'm saying when you leave something that leaves you so empty like that, um, one of the first thoughts is, well, let me go to another man who can fulfill me temporarily. But I'm not even on that. When I left, I was like so empty that no one but God could fulfill me in that moment. Because it didn't matter how many, oh, whoa, it didn't matter how many men I slept with. I would
Yeah.
have never fulfilled the whole that I created as a woman of being with the man who didn't deserve my love.
Right, right. You're right. And I love there's an interview that or a clip of Will Smith and he was talking about like telling Jada, I can't fulfill you. You gotta make yourself happy. And I was like, dang, I never looked at it like that. Because naively, as I was growing up and wanting to be married and wanting to be in a relationship, I always just thought, oh, once I get married, I'm going to be so happy. Once I have my kids, I'm going to be so happy. But thank God, Heavenly Father has kept that blessing so that I can go through the healing process. And so what's your viewpoint on relationships? You say you're in healing, you're with God. Um, it sounds like you don't have a timeline. Like right now, the focus is other things. Or
Yeah,
am I wrong?
for sure. I go live too, so when the men come on there, they definitely shoot their shot. But again, how can you expect me to love you properly if I can't even love myself? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it is a reiteration of no. Currently, I'm celibate because I've already given myself who didn't deserve me, and now I'm rebuilding everything within me so I can be a better partner. It's either you respect that boundary or you don't. And if you don't, well, I'm gonna pray for you, but it's still a harsh no for me.
Yeah.
I
My
can't
sister.
force me to move faster.
Yeah, my sister always says, my sister Rena Shaw, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers.
For real.
Now I'm here, guys. But that's awesome, sis. Like, it's just like I admire you so much and respect you so much in this little time because we never talked before yesterday,
Yeah.
and so just to hear your story and hear like the way you're growing is inspiring, so that my listeners can help whoever is in their life, especially the young girls, to understand like you don't need to be in a relationship at your young teenage life. Like let's not not
For
do
real.
that. But sis, is there a topic you want to bring up or go
I
over?
just wanted to expound on the reasoning of why I accepted so much. So, long story short, I was 447 pounds and I'm down 193. You know what I mean? And what I expounded on my live earlier was I never felt pretty growing up,
Hmm.
because I didn't look like the Barbies or the magazines or anybody on TV, really. Right now I'm rebuilding on a mental, like a whole mental, which is why, when people see my post, I pray you guys don't judge me because let me tell you, I was just 447. Okay, and I'm proud of my gosh darn body. Okay. I'm not trying to be naked, no, but I'm proud of it. Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm still celibate. I'm still, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let me celebrate me the way I celebrate me. And that's all I ask. You know what I mean?
That's
And if
so
you don't understand,
yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna pray for you.
that's so funny that you bring that up because one, I would never thought you were that weight. But two, it just shows the beauty within yourself that you would even speak on it. Because a lot of people that lose weight, whether they lose weight with surgery or they lose weight like physically doing it, they shame themselves. And so when they shame themselves, they don't get their story out. So I'm so grateful that you expanded because if you didn't like pause me right there, I promise it'll probably be another week before I get your story. So that's good. Um, what was I gonna ask you on that? Um, because I know that they have this like phrase for um, I think it's called big boy syndrome, where guys have lost the weight but they still dress in big boy clothes or they still have the mentality of big boy. So how do you stop yourself from being that as a woman? Like
Ooh,
have you?
I still struggle with it. What's up, Roger? I still struggle with it. So like even on okay, so some posts I'm like, bruh, I look huge. And then other ones I'll be like, oh, I see it. We look good today, I
Yeah.
think it's deciphering it really is like a mental battle. Again, when I was 447, all I thought was big. What's
Hmm.
up? Aw, hey Roger. Shout out to our Salt Lake City.
Aw.
I just want to encourage people to love yourself because I didn't get the time to take. I didn't take the time to truly love myself, and loving myself doesn't mean putting my body on the internet. It means affirmations. It means seeing the beauty even in the shortcomings, even in the things you hate about yourself. That's what I mean. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
I love it because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna one of my life coaches back in 2021 he had made this Christian affirmation recording, and it's like when I have my hardest days. I listen to that recording. And it's only 6 minutes, but I'm gonna post it on mine, and then you can repost it for your listeners because it's on YouTube. But I definitely know it will help on those hard days. And I would also say, well, actually, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm going to ask you this question. Um, Where after you lost the weight, were you finally like, I'm good. I can own this. I am beautiful. I am good. I can
No,
speak out. You're still working on it. You're still working. Okay. Okay. And that's cool.
but what I will say is, even even when I see myself in the mirror, I sometimes still see big.
Hmm.
So you know what I mean? It's just it's a mental block,
Yeah.
right? So I can wear a size small shirt, but look in the mirror and still see big.
You know what's so funny? Because my family will tell you I'm the opposite. I am big, and I'm looking at myself. And I'm, oh, girl, you look good. You look like a size medium. You a size small, and it drives my dad nuts because we grew up doing shows, Polynesian shows, and so all of my sisters would have this like almost complex about eating in front of our uncles or dads, and I'm over there like, you ain't gonna tell me I can't eat. You ain't gonna tell me I'm eating too much. But it's not something to be proud of, but I just want to make it relatable. Like, I see what you're saying about the mental block. And so, for any woman or even men, because men go through mental blocks about their looks, about their weight, as they're hearing us have this dialogue, I hope and pray they know, like, you don't need to be handsome or beautiful for nobody but yourself. Like, that's it.
For
Hi,
sure.
Alex. Sis, if you're not following Alex, you need to follow him because his music is fire. Like, I was just scrolling on Friday or Saturday. There's this one song that I had posted, and he's like singing in Spanish, and then went into English. And I was like, oh my god. So, yeah. Hi, Alex.
I just hit him with a follow.
Thank you, sis. Um, there was another question. So, what got you guys speaking on like beauty and like going there with that topic earlier? Like, what brought that about?
Because I brought up the 447 and
Okay.
how when I was younger, I never saw myself as beautiful. And even when I was younger, I wasn't a big kid, like at all.
Yeah.
So me not never realizing, like, you're beautiful individually, even though you don't look like anybody in the magazines, on the TVs, you're beautiful. Like, seriously. And, like, even being receptive to the outside world. Like, people would always tell me, but it wouldn't be like, I would hear it, but mentally, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you're just home. I
Yeah.
wouldn't accept it because we weren't allowed to be pretty when we were younger. Like it was like, nope,
Yeah.
that's too tight. Go change.
Yeah,
Because
you're
we
being
grew up
cheeky.
LDS. Yup.
Yeah, you're
We
being
grew up
cheeky.
LDS. Yup.
Hi, Lo. Thank you so much,
Hello.
Lo. um, okay, okay. So, dang, that makes so much sense. Cause, so we didn't join the church until we moved here from Cali. We are, well, let me say me, not we. My perception of the church was like, who are these crazies on bikes and coming to our house? Like, what is this? But our one Etsy, she just had this massive testimony and it just helped with our conversion. So I don't know if you're still with the church, but what would you say to church members that struggle with their image and like their self-esteem?
Then you gotta pray on it because I think I truly believe that whether you're with the church or without the church, all of us at some point we deal with that specific thought. Um, Love comes within. Love is a choice, right? So if you don't choose it, it'll show in how you maneuver in this society. Um, I would say honestly, start loving yourself first. And like that's the same advice with how can you expect? How can you really want me if I can't even love myself? That's why I tell people like, you don't want me. We're working on our mental over here. We're cooking for Cocoa Puffs sometimes.
I love it. I love
And
it.
it's the truth though.
Yeah. No,
I know
my
it's funny, but it's the truth.
no, it's the truth and it's beautiful because I'm only laughing. I'm only laughing because my brothers be pissed off. All my siblings have either been married or getting married, or I mean, been married or whatever. They're in their thing,
Yeah.
but they always get mad at me because they're always like, "You're too picky," and also, can you stop showing them the crazy? Like you're supposed to show them this part, and then you bring the crazy when you got them hooked. And I was like, no,
That's
no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna show them the crazy, and then I'll
yeah.
know that they really love me if they stay through the crazy. And they're like,
Gotcha. You know
oh,
what's so
so
funny? I'm the same way in the beginning. Like when I date somebody, I put out all my bags. So you know. So like when the bags pop up, I'm like, remember when I told you in the beginning? Remember when I
exactly.
can't say nothing now.
I gave you the disclaimer. You signed the contract, so don't get mad at me.
Don't be
But
upset.
yeah, my brothers hate it, and then my sister Veronica, who was here earlier, she's always like, "What did she give me?" So I got like three questions for the next thing, but she's always like, "Oh, you gotta practice." I was like, "Practice what? I'm not a freaking marathon. No, they either come ready or get away from me." So like, oh my gosh. So my next few questions are, what do you think is the problem with the dating scene right now?
Everybody's so superficial.
Yeah.
Can I tell you that? Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the people who hit on me. I do. I'm working on this self-image thing. I get it. But realistically, do you know how many great women are out here that don't look like me? Like, and I don't mean to compare, but
Yeah.
realistically, right now, they're better women than me right now. And it's just like they're getting passed up by because of what is on the outside. Realistically, there's so many, and I hate to use this word, but men focus on what they can see. And that's not just a me saying, that's
Yeah.
their visual, right?
Yeah.
Um, and they're passing up on some really dope women because of what looks better over here. And it's like,
Yeah.
if only you knew, I feel like they're really not giving the chances. And even vice versa, women to men too.
Yeah.
Women are passing up really dope men because they don't look like Chris Brown or Shamar Moore,
Whoever you want. You know,
whoever you prefer. Like,
it's funny you brought up Shamar Moore because I always thought he was handsome, but I always thought he was freaking cheesy. I was like, dude, you're
no,
cheesy to me. No,
Shamar
you
Moore, if you're
love
watching
it.
this, I'm single and not available. But I want to tell you, you're handsome.
But you didn't think he was cheesy? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought I always, especially in Criminal Minds, I was like, dude, you're like freaking pickup lines killing me. Killing me. Like, what the
Shamar Moore,
hell?
Shamar Moore.
No, he's handsome for sure, but I don't know. I think for me, it's like personality, and then like, of course, you gotta be attractive, but if your personality, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Next question. I'm going
But
too
that's
deep
what I
on that.
think we're utilizing too much of our. Um, it's very surface level,
Yeah,
and that's what sucks.
yeah. Okay, so since you said that, what is your biggest? Mm, never mind, because I was gonna ask you your turn ons and turn offs, but I don't want people to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be that for her." So I'm not gonna
Because
do
you know
their
that
work.
happens, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do their work for you. I'm like, y'all gonna have to earn this one. Uh,
Yeah.
um, damn. There's so. I'm gonna leave this for the DMs. I'm gonna leave these questions for the DMs. But yeah, so I think I'm done with my questions. Unless you have any, sis.
I do. How long have you been single?
Oh, girl. Now you want to make me really cry.
Look, you got to ask me whatever you want,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
still open to
No,
asking,
no, no.
answering.
You have, because I have the questions that I was going to ask you. So, I've been single since what year was it? 2010,
Okay.
2010. And it's funny that you brought up celibacy, because that's what I was talking about on my live earlier, because I had gone through this incident. But what happened? I wanted to ask you, like, what caused you to stick to being celibate?
Girl, domestic violence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I would say that this last round, um, I feel like we don't realize how much we connect when we're sexually active with other people who aren't our husband. We don't realize how much we pick up from these people,
Yeah,
you know? And so you got to think like you're having sex with somebody who had sex with other people is crazy.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And it's not fair to you and it's not fair to them too. I'm a wife at the end of the day, and
yeah.
clearly I wasn't out here acting like it. So we are reiterating the tempo.
Yes, reborn, reborn.
Period. um, because I was created to be a wife, and if
Yeah,
I want to be a wife, I have to move as such. And a wife's
right.
not out here busting it open for everybody. A wife is out here togetherness.
That's true, sis. That's true. I love it. Um, okay, so I don't know why I'm so on this tip on teens, but I just feel like we need to address the teens and the young adult women. What would you tell somebody whose friend group is a bunch of people that have already experienced sex and they're the last one? What would you tell her to do as far as for not comparing herself to them?
How golden she is. I want to remind her, like, you have something that none of these other folks have. And it's not a comparison thing, but I think even myself, I never realized how valuable it was to be a virgin. Like, now looking back, it's like, dude, that was so. I think we don't expand enough on the importance of virginity. You know what I mean? And trust me, that's coming from somebody who already had sex. No, you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
I don't want to say that to say virgins are better than us, but it's for the teens. It means everything to hold on to your virginity. You're not missing out on anything. Like honestly, you would rather wait for your husband because it means more. It's a better interaction. You know what I mean? Versus
yeah.
clearly DV situation.
It's so funny. I and I just want to address those who have like given that to somebody or multiple somebodies right now in their life,
Yeah.
like from the standpoint of somebody who hasn't ever had sex. Like what sis was saying, we're not better than you guys. We just never had the opportunity, or the opportunity came and we didn't choose to do it. But definitely, God does not love us better than He loves you guys, and vice versa. And to the men that maybe they're like getting pressured about their guy group, and they're like, "Dude, go smash so." Like, please, just be with the woman that is gonna be your wife. Like, wait, and if you didn't wait, like, don't put yourself down, because I think that's a lot of reason. Because my whole like season until next February is talking about cuffing season. So when you brought up celibacy, I was like, yeah, I want to take the conversation there.
That was a good take. That was a
Yeah,
good take.
yeah. So good job, sis. But yeah, it's crazy out here in these streets.
It is. It is. And I'll tell you, like, people, like, especially men, like, especially, I don't know about you guys, but for me, men will put on every mask to try to be your one just to break your heart. And you're just like, you could have just left me alone too, right?
Right, right. That part.
But just to be more with
Yeah.
because let me tell you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to be out here because you're afraid to be alone. Let me tell you right now, like literally, I was just talking about this the other night. Was I'm not afraid. Like now that I've experienced life on my terms, I'm not afraid to be by myself for the rest of my life. I'm not. I like it here.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe in here. We don't want to go outside.
For real.
Okay, sis, we're gonna do 5 more minutes because I gotta put this person to sleep. So we'll go back and forth. Let's see. Sis, is that my end or your end? Is that my end? Oh, okay.
to
Because I
charge.
was. Oh, okay. Because I was like, what is going on? Um. Damn. I feel like we asked all the deep questions. um.
So in your
Crazy.
single, so oh, I got a question because I
Okay.
just told you I don't mind being alone for the rest of my life, right?
hmm
Do you mind?
I think I only don't mind because I mind and I don't mind. I mind. I mind because, like you said, we were created to be wives, and so I'm like, hello. I've waited this long, and where the hell are you? But then I don't mind because I'm like, you know what? I waited this long. I'll meet you in heaven. You make me sick. So it's like bittersweet. Like I mind, but I don't mind. But thank you, because now I have a new homework for myself. Stop being bitter. Thanks a lot, sis. I didn't want to ask.
Sorry,
Thank you for letting the Lord use you. But
sorry.
yeah, Akka, wow, I feel so good about myself right now.
Well, you should. You're still a virgin. You're
Akka,
still a child, a daughter of God.
that's crazy. Okay, I have a question. Why did you ask that?
No, because I said it, and I
Uh
just
huh.
want to know.
Oh,
I think so. Don't get me wrong. We are so I do want to make this transparent. We are created to be wives, right?
yeah,
And a wife will move as a wife, and she's always a wife. And when she stops acting as such, then the
yeah,
tables turn, right?
right.
So I only ask that because even if we aren't paired, we are still sent here for a purpose. That's
Oh
why I
yeah,
asked that. You
yeah.
know.
So definitely, I know that part. I didn't always know that part because again, I wanted to be a wife since I was a kid. But then I evolved. I learned. I saw the different dynamics what it takes to be in a relationship,
Yeah.
and what a broken relationship looks like. And
Hmm.
so, like in me answering, I mind and don't mind. It really is. It isn't to say that I don't have a purpose if I am never a wife officially, but it is to say I'm so grateful I'm not yet, so that the best parts of me will be ready. Like you, like how you say mentally you're gonna be ready, because if Heavenly Father is so merciful and so like gracious to us not to give us what we want when we want it, because if I had gotten it when I was as young as 16, I wanted to have my husband know him. That's how much I wanted love. But God is so good, like making me wait until this time, because even if it doesn't happen, I have all these lessons that I'm learning from you and other women, other men that are quality men out here in these streets, not trying to break us. And so, yeah, thank you, sis. That was, I mean, I was shaky over there for a little bit
Oh,
with that question.
sorry.
No, but
Sorry.
no, don't say sorry. This is what I want is non no hose bar questions. So I love it. But it just I was like, where are we going?
Well, I'm saying because to live is to die, right? I don't mean that F1C when we love the TikTok shop. I'm saying as a follower of Christ, to
Yeah.
live is to die. Is to die to the flesh, right?
Yeah.
And I'm only asking because a man actually asked me that, like, so you're willing to give up this relationship, and would you be okay with being alone for the rest of your life? And the reality is, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I've dated, I've seen what these streets hold out there, and I'm okay.
Yeah. I love it, sis. This is why it's so good. That's why I always try to encourage people when I go live to not let the fear of being on camera. That's why I appreciate you when you went on camera, because I totally forgot. But this is what it's about. If you really use TikTok for this, man, so many people will get healed. So many people will meet each other and have
Yeah.
friendships. And so I appreciate you so much. Do you have anything else before I ask my last question?
Ooh, yes. Where? What does your perfect husband look like?
What? Wait, say it again?
What does he? What does your perfect husband look like?
Oh, he looks like, and you're gonna laugh. He
If you
looks.
say Shamar Moore,
Oh no, girl. No, no, no. He looks like Christ-like patience.
ooh,
He looks like and sounds like godly love. He feels like Christmas. He's gentle like he's gentle like sunrise, like that morning dew sunrise that comes up when it's like fresh snow. And I'm saying it like this because I don't I like okay, so let's say I'm saying it like this because this is my heart right now. Because I don't look at people's appearance. But I do know, like, to be real, as a human, as a woman who has needs, I do know, like, when I meet a man, if I cannot picture giving myself to him, he's not the one. So if I can't see me giving the gift that I've held on to for like all of my life, then you're not the one. And even in saying that, God has saved me because there was a few that I wanted to give it to. And God was like, nope. Either he took that man out of my life or he just like it didn't work out. And so yeah, says thank you. Oh, I'm gonna clip this because I was like, this is what I said about you when I was single. And this and Ola helped me. Ola helped me.
I love
Oh,
that. I loved your description. Seriously.
oh, thank you, sis. Here he goes, coming again with his freaking question. He did this yesterday, and I could not stop laughing.
You
Our
was
brother,
handcuffed. Uh
who
huh.
you was handcuffed.
Hi, the living room. What's up, Full J?
Oh my gosh, brother! If you only knew, Beaver Gang in the building. But Beaver Gang, you late because we're about to get off, so you're gonna catch it on the replay.
Yes. What's up,
Oh,
the living room? I had to come help the sister. Hey, I had to come help the sister over on the live. I saw
um,
her live, so I had to come up.
yes, and she's blessed us all hour. I feel like we've been here for an hour. So,
Um, if you scroll to the
oh,
right,
let's
yep,
see where
you just came in time for her last question. She
where
has one more
is
question.
where is it? Oh, hour and 27 minutes. I'll see how you guys do me. um,
Last question, everyone.
last question.
Let's
Last
lock in.
question. Hmm. What are you most proud of yourself today in this moment? What are you most proud of?
Y'all be smooth. I'm just sliding on y'all. Hope you're good. You too.
Thanks,
You as
bro.
well. God bless you, the living room.
So funny.
I would say that I still keep growing in my faith, even though I'm being attacked on all sides. So, not just spiritually, but mentally, emotionally, physically, I'm being attacked. And my faith has never been more solid than it is today than it was 5 minutes ago. So every day, like literally, still, it's stay put. Doesn't matter what it looks like, doesn't matter what it feels like, because all that will lie to you. But reality is, some faith is something, that no one can take away from you. So I keep growing in my faith. That's one of my most proud moments. That proudest things that I have. That's mine.
Yeah. I love that, sis. And I just want to end with this because you don't even know. I know I expressed it to you and a few of the other sisters in our community, but that day when you had posted a comment on the scripture, because I just started that, where I put a scripture up every day, every night. And when you came in with your comment, like it was so on time because of what I was going through that I was like, Heavenly Father, you're so funny. You're so funny out here in these streets where I want to, because it's a daily, like how you have mental blocks and you're working on your mental. There is a constant battle with myself. Like when I'm doing service, where I'm like, yeah, it's time to go. Like I'm always on that one foot in and then the other foot drop to say, let's go. Let's go. And I just want to thank you because you're up there for me like Swim. If it wasn't for Swim coming into one of my lives, I was in the middle of telling them I was going to leave the community. But because Swim came the night that he had bore his testimony, I had promised, I was like, damn it, damn it. Like, "Father." And so when your comment came and I was having those moments of battle, I was like, oh, I cannot with you, Heavenly Father. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on live tonight
Yes, ma'am.
because this is not small to me. I promise you, it's not small. I
I'm
love
glad I
you.
can help, and I just want to say thank you for having me. Because I literally, I seen your pink, and I was like, oh, I told her I was gonna go. Okay, let me go right now.
Thank you, sis. And we'll hook up with tea whenever. But yeah, thank you so
She has
much. And
morning Christian tabletops, so if you're up, she be there.
okay,
It's Christian tabletop. If you're interested, go share your experiences, go tap in, go share your knowledge, wisdom, whatever you got to share.
okay, sis. I will. I love you.
I love you too. God bless you and our brother back there. Yet safe and sound. May you rest.
Yes, Turi's gonna go to sleep right now. And I might be
God
back
bless.
later.
Hey, God bless both of y'all. Take care.
Okay, bye, sis.
Bye.